be a part of, but it's all integrated horizontally and vertically onto our master plan. Part of our ESOL is that we do not only cater for, let's say, buyers who do not have a demography, but we really...
Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and I just finished the briefing event for the new launch by Aldar, which is called Rise in the Athlon community. Now this is going to be a beautiful collection of 8 buildings that Aldar is launching right at the top left corner of the Athlon community, right by the entrance where the planned metro station is going to be. We're going to have some phenomenal designs right here. Now what's amazing about this launch is that the sizes of the apartments are absolutely amazing. We're talking about 860, 870 square feet standard size, average size for a 1 bed. We're talking about 1500 square feet for a 2 bed. And in this launch, we're going to have 1 beds, 2 beds, 2 plus maids, and also 3 beds coming up right here. Now, we just concluded the presentation and the project looks absolutely amazing. We have an amazing 60-40 payment plan right here. And we also have prices starting from 1.35 million. So these are the 8 buildings that Aldar is launching. The broader part of the community will be right here, and these are the beautiful 8 buildings. So we're going to have 3 low-rise buildings, 1, 2 and 3. These are only going to be G+4, and they have these beautiful podium decks that gives you direct access via a bridge to access all the beautiful pools. In the middle they have a beautiful central park and active living area. These tracks are the running and cycling tracks that directly connect you to the broader cycling loops throughout the community. On this side you're also going to have a mosque and also a full-blown retail center, and on this side you're also going to have a school that is going to be inside of the community. Now these buildings are all ranging from 17 floors all the way up to 22 floors over here. And on this side you're also going to have a planned metro station that is going to be coming right here. So what I really like about these are that most of these apartments are going to have amazing views towards the main part of the community. The prices are also really good. The handover dates are in late 2029. 60-40 payment plan available right here, and the floor plans are the biggest selling point of this very project because the floor plans are absolutely amazing. Large size living rooms, large size bedrooms, powder rooms, and all the units in this very project are going to be fully en suite in Rise by Athlon. Over here you can also take a look at some of the renders of this project. So as you can see right here, we have some amazing renders of the buildings. This is going to be a huge gym, a 2-story gym, 7,000 square feet of area. Over here you can take a look at the views towards the main part of the community. Very nice landscaping by Aldar right here. This is a broader shot of the entire 8 buildings altogether. That right there is the metro station, as I mentioned earlier. This again is the second gym inside these buildings, and all these amenities that these buildings have will be exclusive to the owners of these buildings, and the townhouse and the villa owners cannot really come and access these amenities, but you from here can access all the amenities inside the broader part of the community. So again, this is an amazing project coming up by Aldar. We're also going to take a look at the floor plans to understand how these floor plans are so amazing versus the competition in the market that we have right here. This is the drop-off areas to the building. Very grand, very modern, very beautiful and welcoming area. Now let's just go a little bit deeper into the Rise by Athlon project by Aldar and understand what's on offer right here, why you should be looking to invest right here, what's going on inside the community, the location, the floor plans, everything that you need to know about this project. We'll be taking a look right here, right now. So let's begin with what's available in this project. We have 1 beds, 2 beds, 2 plus maid, and also 3 plus maid options right here. Now if you take a look at the average sizes, these are absolutely massive sizes that we have right here. 1 bed's average size 936 square feet, 2 beds 1464 square feet, 2 plus maid 1744 square feet, and then 3 bedroom plus maid is going to be 2131 square feet. These are the starting prices. We have 1 bed starting from 1.35 million, 2 beds from 1.95 million, 2 plus maid from 2.35, and then 3 beds from 2.75. Phenomenal pricing by Aldar right here. And now let's take a look how these sizes compared to the average sizes in the market. So when you take a look at the average 1-bedroom apartment in the market, you're going to get a size of 700 square feet. Aldar is 936 square feet. The difference in size is 33.7%. Similarly, when you take a look at 2 bedrooms, 1,464 square feet of size right here. In the market average, you're going to find 2-bedroom apartments of a size of 1,100 square feet. 33% larger right here. 2+ made are not widely available in the market. This one right here is 1,744 square feet. In the market, if you do find any options, they're going to be around 1,400 square feet in size. That's 24.6% larger. The 3 beds are also massive right here, almost 33% larger overall. So the sizes of the apartments right here in Aldar are 33% larger than what you will find in the market. The sizes are absolutely amazing. 2+ made 1,744. This is probably larger than an average 3-bedroom in the market. Some developers out there are even giving you in this size of a 1-bedroom. I won't name these developers, but these are high tier developers in the market, top developers in the market, who are offering you 2 beds in this size range. Can you imagine having a 2 beds that's around 950 square feet? This is already happening in the market. So this is the biggest separator of this project versus the competition in the market. We are in a dire need of good livable spaces for apartments in Dubai. The market average has really shrunk down and the new apartments coming into the market are very compact. Now this is a refreshing change that Aldar is bringing in right here. They've always done large size apartments. Even in their previous project, they had very large sizes, and over here as well, they have large sizes. Now what is this going to do? This is really going to attract the renters, the end users right here to come and stay in these apartments, because they would just love to have that space inside of their apartment. So what makes a good investment is scarcity value and end user ability. This is what you should be looking for. If an end user wants to use your property, that makes it a good investment, because if the end user is not happy to stay there, he's not going to stick around for too long, he's not going to rent it out for a higher price. If you are in extremely prime areas, in compact apartment, it kind of makes sense because you're in a very prime location. But when you come one step behind into a tier 2 location, the size of an apartment is very key, because if anybody is looking to stay a little bit further from the hotspots of the city, you would want to stay in an apartment that has a good size, where his family and everyone can enjoy the living spaces and have a good time. So always focus on what the apartment is. Now these apartments are extremely scarce. If you want to find projects of these sizes, apartments of these sizes, you're only going to find it in 2 places. Number one, you're going to find it in the luxury segment, where the prices are going to be absolutely crazy, or you're going to find it in very old apartments in the old construction. We had bigger sizes because obviously the land was cheaper. Developers built out larger apartments. So in very old buildings with zero amenities is where you'll find these kind of sizes, or in the super luxury segment, where they always build large sizes to cater to those kind of clientele. So this is why you should be definitely, not just one reason, one of the reasons why you should be looking very strongly to invest in this new project by Aldar, which is called Rise by Athlon. Let's move along into the payment plan. The payment plan again is an amazing payment plan that we have right here. It's a 60-40 payment plan. 60% is paid during construction, 40% at handover. The handover will be in December of 2029. So it is going to be a 4-year wait for this project to hand over. The payment plan is also structured in a very nice way. It's only got a 5% down payment. Obviously, it'll come with the 4% DLD as well. And then another payment in December 2025. So in all of 2025, you pay 10% plus the 4% DLD. In all of 2026, all you're paying is 5 plus 5, 10%. In all of 2027, the payments become a little more aggressive as the construction progresses. You'll be paying 20% in 2027. In 2028, the entire year, you're going to pay 10%. And in January, early 2029, you're going to pay 10%. And at the end of that year, you're going to pay the handover amount, which is 40%. And now, if you would look to mortgage, this is a very good payment plan, because all that 40% that is due at handover can be financed from the banks. So let's move along and understand the floor plans. Now, when I said, if end users like your property, the property is going to perform well. Any project you take a look where the end users were really enjoying the community, that's where the prices really go up, because they don't want to move, they want to buy there. Now it's very rare that an end user is buying a one bedroom apartment. Mostly end users are buying 2 beds, 3 beds. Mostly when it comes to studios and 1 beds, it's an investor looking to buy there to sell later in the future. Now, when do you think the prices really go up? The prices go up when the end user comes in and he wants to buy the property. An investor is always looking for a good deal. The end user is the one who's looking to pay extra for a property that he really loves and wants to stay in. So that's why the prices of villas move up so dramatically. That's why the prices of large size apartments move up so dramatically, because the end user comes in, he uses the financing, or he just falls in love with the place and he's looking to put extra money to buy that property just because he feels that this property is perfect for him. So as an investor, studios are not going to give you very high capital appreciation. 1 beds are not going to give you very high capital appreciation, because when you look to sell that 1 bedroom, whoever is going to buy that from you is going to be another investor, and he's always going to look for a good deal to buy something for good ROIs or something that can also appreciate. So focus on well-sized 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, townhouses, villas, and these are going to be very good investments for you for capital growth. Okay, so this project, again, why you should be looking to even invest in a 1 bedroom apartment over here is firstly amazing sizes, secondly great prices, amazing community attached to this project, and the most important thing is that you get a powder room in this 1 bedroom apartment. Now top developers like Imar, like Shobha, like Damak have stopped putting a guest powder room in their 1 bedroom apartments. That is a huge facility, a utility for anyone staying there, because you don't want a guest who comes to your house to use your personal bathroom all the time for anything that you need to do. And it's always better to have a powder room, because if there's more people living in the house, if one person needs to handle business, there's always another bathroom that they can use as well. So most of these new projects coming up in Dubai do not have powder rooms in their 1 bedrooms. This right here is giving you 936 square feet of built up area. You're going to have a beautiful kitchen, entrance, large living and dining space, huge size bedroom, 4.1 meter by 4 meters. So that's huge, without even including the wardrobe space. The wardrobe is a walk-in wardrobe that leads you into the master bathroom. You have a separate laundry area, and then you have a proper powder room for anyone who visits your house to use. So that is the floor plan of the 1 bedroom. The 2 bedroom, again, every apartment in this project, regardless of the number of bedrooms, every bedroom has their own ensuite bathroom, period. All of them will have it in this project. So this is a 2 bedroom. Again, the entrance is right here. You have the corridor, you have a nice living and dining area, you have an open kitchen concept, you have a powder room, and then you have the 2 bedrooms. This has its own ensuite bathroom, and this master bedroom has the walk-in wardrobe and its own ensuite bathroom. Perfectly designed floor plans. You're also going to get 2 balconies right here, full floor to ceiling windows. The 2 bedrooms are mostly on the edges, so they're going to get dual views of wherever they're placed. 1,464 square feet in size. The 2+ maid layout right here is also very interesting. You have the entrance with the semi-open kitchen, living and dining spaces. You have a powder room. You have 2 bedrooms that are fully ensuite. This bedroom has a bathroom right inside right here. The master bedroom has a bathroom right there. This is a maid's room, and then it has its own ensuite bathroom as well. So very well designed by Aldar. 2 big balconies also included right here. Let's move along and check out the 3 bedroom layout. Now the 3 bedroom comes in 2 types. You can get either an open kitchen or you can get a closed kitchen. The high-rise buildings, all of them have closed kitchens. The low-rise buildings have the open kitchen, so you have an option to choose which one you would like to go for. Entrance right here, closed kitchen, dining area, living area, very well designed, large spaces right here. The width of this is very large. It's around 5 meters in width, and this entire area is 6 meters in length, so it's a big area right there. Large size bedrooms, ensuite bathroom, and then the master bedroom also has the walk-in wardrobe, extra wardrobe space right here, and then the master bathroom as well, all ensuite. The maid's room also has its own ensuite bathroom, separate laundry room, separate powder room. Beautiful, perfect designs by Aldar for their floor plans right here. Massive size of 2,131 square feet on average. Let's move along and just put side by side, right? This is the 1 bedroom in Rise, 936 square feet. Now this is Imar's floor plan, that is 710 square feet. And as you can see, take a look. This is the entrance, open L-shaped kitchen with the dining right there itself. Over here at least you have the kitchen area and dining area separated from the kitchen. But take a look, there is no master ensuite bathroom. This is the master bedroom, walk-in wardrobe, no bathroom inside. The bathroom is on the outside, that also is the guest washroom. So there's only one bathroom in the entire house, or just one toilet inside the house. This is a floor plan by Shobha, 518 square feet, tiny size. Compared to this is almost double the size of this very one bedroom offering by Shobha. Now this is going in the market for a price point of around 1.5 to 1.6 million in a prime location. So entrance, dining area right there, kitchen, small living area, 3.4 by 3. MR is giving you 3.58 by 5.41. Aldar is giving you 4.2 by 6 meters. So you can imagine the scale of the apartment is much larger. Again, in this one, you do not have a powder room. The master bedroom or the bedroom does not have a toilet on the inside. It has a small wardrobe right here, and then you have to go out of your bedroom to use the bathroom, and that is the only bathroom in the entire house. So quick comparison to make you understand why this is such a good opportunity, why these are such amazing floor plans, and why you should be looking to invest here. Let's take a look and compare two bedrooms right here. Now this was Aldar, we took a look. Now this is Imar's two bedroom, right? Imar's two bedroom comes again opening into the dining area right there by the kitchen. Over here you have the dining, the kitchen, separated dining area, and then separated living area. The kitchen and dining is all in one space right here. Then you have the living room. The master bedroom does have an ensuite bathroom, but the second bedroom of this house does not have a bathroom. They have to come out here and use the bathroom outside, and that is also the bathroom that the guests have to use. Again, over here, both the bedrooms have their own bathrooms, full privacy for everyone. There's a powder room on the outside for the guests as well. Shobha, again, powder room, small kitchen space, dining, living area, bedroom without ensuite bathroom. The master bedroom does have an ensuite bathroom. So again, this is usually how two bedrooms are being designed these days, how the one bedrooms are being designed these days. Let's also take a look at the three bedroom. Now we have already taken a look at Aldar's three bedroom. Now this is Imar's three bedroom, 1,600 square feet. This is 2,131, so 531 square feet, larger in size. That's the size of a Shobha one bed, larger than what's on offer by Imar. Again, as you enter, living and kitchen area is combined. That's the living room. Over here you had a separate kitchen, separate dining, separate living area. Very nicely done. Over here, this is the maid's room or study room. Comes with the ensuite, yes. This bedroom does not have an ensuite. This bedroom does not have an ensuite. They both have to share this bathroom right here. So this person has to use this, and this person also has to use this. But there is a powder room right here. So the master bedroom does have a walk-in wardrobe and a master bathroom. But again, even the room sizes are much larger in Aldar. You have dedicated ensuite bathrooms for every room. So overall, much better design layouts, much lower prices, much better payment plan, and a very nice community. So now that we're done with this comparison, I would like to give you an understanding of the location of Athlon. So this is the broader map of Dubai. You have downtown right there. And this right here is Hamdan Street. This right here is Emirates Road. And this right here is where the Athlon community is. So if you take a look, very centrally located in Dubai, we're going to have a new road that is called Latifa Street that's going to be coming from this side and connecting you directly to Al Khail. So that's going to make you one straight road to Al Khail Road. It's going to be very good for your connectivity. You're also going to have a metro station that's coming up right here. And this, as easy understanding, is right behind Global Village. This is Global Village right here, and this is Athlon. This is Gulf Woods. This is IMG Worlds. This is where Arabian Ranches 3 is coming. This is where the Acres is coming, and this is where Arabian Ranches 1 is. So it's in a very proper prime residential district of Dubai. Let's enter this very Athlon project to understand how this is structured. So firstly, this is the master plan of Athlon, and this corner is where these new apartments are coming up. You're also going to have the metro that's going to be right here, right next to the building. So literally walking distance from this very project. You're going to have a retail center right next to you. You're going to have a medical center right next to you, a school next to you, a kindergarten next to you, a mosque right there inside the community. And then you have all of these community features for you to use. Let me show you a few of these for you to understand how amazing this community is, and every resident of the apartments has access to this community and to enjoy the entire broad community that you have. So this is the cycling bridge that they have right here, very beautifully designed by Aldar. Let's take a look at some more spaces right here. So this is another outdoor pool area that you can also use if you are living right here. You're gonna have the playing courts, as you can see right here, nice football court, monkey bar, a lot of things to do right here, a half basketball court. What else can we see? This is the yoga pavilion. Now imagine having these kind of spaces inside of your community for you to use and enjoy. Just look at the lush greenery, all the natural landscaping that's been done right here. This is a phenomenal place to be, to stay in as an investor or even as an end user. Huge pools, that is a clubhouse right there for you to enjoy as well. All these open spaces, all this lush greenery is at your disposal to use anytime you need. You also have this amphitheater, which is like an outdoor cinema right here for you to enjoy your evenings and some nice movies. Now, these are not even the amenities inside the buildings. These are just the amenities inside the community. So take a look at this. This is what Aldar wants to achieve right here in this project. What else can I show you right here? Now this is another clubhouse inside the community. As you can see, Athlon is a fitness focused community. So you have a lot of biking trails, running tracks, jogging tracks. These kind of spaces are all right there inside the community for you to use and enjoy. This is the bridge that connects the apartments into the broader part of the community. It looks fantastic in my opinion. More pool areas for you to go and enjoy. All of these are for the residents to have fun in. So we've covered all of these. Some more, this is the final thing that I have to show you. Now let's go back into the Rise project, which is gonna come up right here. So they have added 2 views for you to check out. Now this is the night view of how this project is gonna look like. And we also have a day view, which is right here. Now this is how it's gonna look at the daytime. The community looks very beautiful. Even at night time, it looks amazing. You're gonna have 8 buildings in total. Each and every building is gonna give you a special clubhouse that's gonna be on the inside that adds a lot of value to the buildings. Now, there's gonna be so many amenities that are gonna be exclusive only for the apartment residents right here, which the community people cannot use, but you can go out there and use anything inside the community. So that's really special of what's happening right here. Let me also give you a brief. 3 buildings are going to be low-rise G+4, and these 5 buildings are going to be anywhere between 20 to 28 floors in height. Let's take a look quickly at like a 360. So this is how it's going to be. The metro station was right there. And this is how these buildings are going to look like. See, the metro station is going to be right here, right next to these buildings right here. Now, this is the tallest building, and this goes up to 27 floors. I'll also show you one of the floor plates for you to understand how the units are positioned. We're going to have 1 beds facing the back sides and 1 beds facing on the sides. 2 beds are in this corners, and the 3 bed is going to be right here in the middle. Now, I'll also show you quickly how this kind of an apartment looks from the inside. We're going to go quickly into the 3 bed. Now, the 3 beds in the taller buildings are going to be all with closed kitchens. So this is just the interiors of your apartments. As you can see, it's a closed kitchen with these windows that you can shut or you can keep them open. If you'd like to, you can just put a wall right there and completely block off the kitchen as well. But this is how this apartment looks like. Let's just quickly go into one of the bedrooms and just check out how the master bedroom looks like. So this is the design of the master bedroom overlooking onto the community. This is how the bathrooms have been done with this kind of pink color. Looks very, very nice. So that was a quick glimpse into the community. Now we can take a look at the brochure that they have for us. Now this is Rise by Aldar. Fantastically designed buildings, a lot of greenery, a lot of nature surrounding these buildings, focused towards a lot of activities. Again, I've already explained you the location of this very project. So this is the gym that they have inside the community. They're going to have 2 massive gyms for the apartments, 7,000 square feet in size, triple height ceiling. So it's going to be amazing, full glass ceilings. It's going to be a state-of-the-art gym right here. So let's move along. Again, this is the entire community showing you an evening vibe. You're going to have a lot of cycling and biking tracks that go all around the community into different areas. As you can see, this is the bridge for the cyclists to use. Now that connects you from the apartments into the broader part of the community as well. Now, this is how this looks like. It looks very nicely designed by Aldar. Low density buildings coming up right here. Now this is another shot of the second gym that you have right here. You're going to have a lot of running tracks, jogging tracks, and a lot of things to do right in the middle of the buildings. You can take a look. They're going to create some nice steps that takes you up and down from the buildings. A lot of open natural garden spaces. Looks very nice. And this is just how they've designed it in a step pattern to add a lot of greenery into different areas. That looks very nice as well. You're going to have a lot of vertical gardens, step terraces. So on different steps, you're going to build gardens. Athlon ramp connection, the bridge that I was talking to you about. Let's move along and just take a look at some more renders of what this community has to offer. Now this was one of their villas, the premium villas, that was an award-winning villa architecturally. It won some awards for the beautiful designs. Now also how they're doing the balconies is it's not going to be all in a straight line. It's going to be in different steps, not overlapping each other, to create a lot of character to these buildings. You can take a look how these buildings are going to look like. The buildings are a little bit inspired from the Singaporean architecture, where they have a lot of greenery on the facades of the building, and this is what Athlon Rise is going to do as well. So this is one of the pool decks from the buildings. As you can take a look, they're going to plant a lot of date palms and trees and greenery for it to look very serene. Again, as I mentioned, there's going to be a lot of greenery on the facades as well. Now, this is some more shots of the renders, how this community is going to take shape. As you can see, very nicely designed by Aldar. You're going to have a lot of activity areas for the kids, playgrounds, skateboarding parks, running and jogging tracks. More renders. As I mentioned, they're also going to create some hollow spaces between the buildings so that the cyclists and the runners can just easily, seamlessly go all about. These are the step terraces. Again, this central area is going to be completely car free. So it's very safe for kids and anyone who wants to do some activities right here. Again, this is the view from one of the balconies into the community. It's going to look very special. Let it be day or night, this community is going to look absolutely fantastic. This is a yoga deck area with a natural pond flowing right here, and for you to just do your yoga right there. These are all amenities that are exclusive for the residents of the apartments only. This is the skateboarding park. These are some fountains. Again, some more pools. A top shot into the community. Now this is going to be the grand drop-off area where the cars come right here, and this is your triple height entrance foyer. Looks amazing the way Aldar have designed this. It looks very sophisticated, very modern, very welcoming. Now these are the 8 different buildings. We have Foundry, Grid, Tempo, Neon, Cyan, Azul, Teal and Magenta. These are the buildings coming up right here. Now it may look like a lot, but in total, every building has about 200 units in it. So in total, you're going to have around 1,200 units available in its entirety in this project. So again, as I mentioned, each building is going to have something special going on. This building has a game simulator. This building has a bike workshop. This one has a music room, which they've named it as a rhythm room. There's going to be a cinema room right here. There's going to be a games hub, mind and body library, recovery studio, and a social fitness hub. So each building has its own thing going on. 2 full-size Athlon gyms, 8 kids playgrounds, and the 8 amenities that I mentioned to you right now. This is your entrance, the reception area. Very well done, very modern, very beautifully designed. As you can see, some basketballs right here because Athlon is all about active living and sports and activities. Again, this is another shot into the gym. Step terraces right here that you can take to go into the building or use the gym or do other things right here. Now this is the state-of-the-art triple height ceiling gym right here. Massive facility. This is nothing less than a top tier gym that you would pay a membership for. That's going to be right there for you to use inside of your building. Outdoor fitness training areas as well. Kids playing room. Cinema room. Now imagine watching a nice movie right here or watching sports right here. It's going to be an amazing facility to have to go up with your friends and enjoy whatever you would like to watch in the comfort of your own private cinema right here. Golf simulator, very nicely done. You're going to have a bike workshop. Now imagine for kids, rather than spending time on their iPads, they can actually come down here to the workshop, learn how to build things, fix things, how to play, fix their bikes and everything. Now this is going to be a great thing for kids to have, and even father and son or father and daughter to have some quality time together and do some real work right here and learn a real life skill. This is the music room, as I mentioned. You can come down here. This is a complete soundproof room. You can absolutely go crazy right here. You can learn how to play the guitar. There's going to be a coach, musical coach right here to teach you how to play these different instruments. You can go absolutely crazy in these rooms. You can also learn how to DJ right here, or if you're a DJ, you can come and use this room as a personal studio of yours. Now this is some common spaces. This is called the social fitness room. It gives you a huge room where you can just come and socialize and enjoy with the other residents right here. This is the recovery studio, very special. This is like a full spa that they've made. So Athlon is all about activities, but when you're being so active, you also need time to recover. So this is a space that they've created where you can just come, relax, use the spa, use a massage, whatever you need, come down here and just wind down completely. Mind and body library goes with the name exactly what it is. So this is the interior of the apartment. As I mentioned, some of the units like the 2 and 3 beds are on the corners. So they're going to give you very nice views, dual views into the community, full floor to ceiling windows, beautifully designed kitchens, large spaces on offer right here. Now this is what I mentioned, the closed kitchen. Now this is the window that they've given you that you can close it. You can tint it even darker to add more privacy, or you can just build a wall partitioning right here to completely close it off. You have an option for open and closed kitchen. So if you want an open kitchen, that is an option. If you want a closed kitchen, that is also an option right here. This is how the kitchen is being done. This is how the bedroom is. Very nice and wide, large space bedroom right here. Again, closed kitchen, bathroom. These are the floor plans that we've already taken a look at. There's going to be a few different types, but more or less similar sizes right here. These are the 3 1-beds. And then you have some 2 beds right here. As I mentioned, all of these will come with, every bedroom will have its own ensuite bathroom. So again, this is the 2 bedroom yet again. That is the 2+ maid over there. 3 bedroom. This is the one with the closed kitchen. This is the one with the open kitchen. You can take a look right here. That's the one with the open kitchen. But large sizes regardless, every bedroom with their own ensuite. Some of the materials that they'll be using right here, you can get in touch with me. I can share this brochure with you. So when you stay in Athlon, you're going to get discounts from the local retailers. You're going to get tutoring programs, workshops for adults and kids, senior care and companionship programs. So that's really good for older family members. Property leasing, Aldar is going to take care if you need them to. Both short-term and long-term property leasing, they will take care of it. Health and wellness, you're going to get fitness and wellness classes for kids and adults. Nutritionists, consultants, organic food and product delivery, wellness webinars and talks, CPR and first aid training, and some more keeping. You're going to have delivery services from community retailers, housekeeping, car repair services, pet care services, all provided from the building concierge itself. So the availability, as I mentioned, in total, there's going to be about 1,200 units, 565 1-beds, 496 2-beds, only 16 2+ maids, 166 3+ maids, and these are the average areas in square meters, which I showed you in square feet in the beginning. Payment plan, again, we've seen this already. These are the starting prices, and that's the new launch by Aldar coming up. So it's a fantastic project. If you don't know, I myself have invested with Aldar in their previous apartments that was in Haven. I fell in love with what they were doing with the amenities and the floor plans. It was a perfect project to invest in. Now this checks the payment plan, the price per square feet, the sizes, the connectivity, the top tier developer, community feel, everything checks the box right here, right next to a metro station as well, right opposite Cityland Mall, next to Global Village. Now imagine if anyone goes to Global Village, they're gonna see these huge buildings, and that's gonna give immediate visibility to your project right there. People are gonna be curious, these buildings look so nice, what are these buildings? And that's gonna create inquiries from renters, from end users. It's just gonna be a snowball effect. So this is a great project for you to invest in. The sizes are extremely large, and this is what is very scarce in the market, a proper community living, top tier developer. You cannot go wrong investing in this very project. The launch is gonna happen on 19th and 20th of September. The registration will open tomorrow. So if you're interested, I'm gonna post this video today. Reach out to me at the earliest, because tomorrow is when we actually have to book your appointment slot for the launch that is happening on 19th or the 20th. So do not miss out on this opportunity. It's a fantastic product. You cannot go wrong investing right here. And for now, this is Saad, Realtor, signing off.